Hello and welcome to Doing More. I'm Erica Cardenas. May is National Bike Month, so I decided to challenge myself alongside thousands of cyclists across the country to show the benefits of cycling. So grab your helmet as we journey through this beautiful desert landscape. Established in 1956, National Bike Month is a time to encourage folks to give biking a try. There are so many benefits and reasons to ride. For example, riding to work can save you money, preserve your health, reduce air pollution, and it's so much fun. Plus, bicycling keeps our planet healthy, just like Odyssey Aquarium and Cox Communications' Party for the Planet initiative. Take a look.
Odyssey Aquarium is celebrating Party for the Planet by doing two different cleanups. We're actually at Saguaro Lake, and we're removing plants that aren't supposed to be here, that are actually choking out Arizona wildlife. They're called fountain grass, and they were originally planted by the SRP when they made these lakes to prevent soil erosion. But what happened over time is they're choking out the native Arizona plants, so they need to be removed now. They're using pickaxes, shovels, metal rakes. The root system is not that deep, but it's in a lot of rocky substrate. So they're working hard, everybody's smiling, having a great day and feeling really good about celebrating Party for the Planet and Earth Day with us.
In addition to celebrating Earth Day today, we are celebrating the 4-year anniversary of natural restoration.
We're hosting our Lower Salt River cleanup at Fondy Sutton and up and down some of the other recreation sites along the Salt River. And it's our day to give back and show the earth some love.
Cox Communications, in partnership with Odyssey Aquarium and Natural Restorations, there's a group of volunteers out here trying to help beautify this wonderful scenery behind me.
Our organization believes that you should be able to go out to a natural area and not see graffiti painted on rocks or boulders, and so we have a graffiti removal program where we've removed over 28,000 square feet of graffiti from our wild areas.
We found a lot of cigarette butts, we find a lot of beer cans, unfortunately. We find a lot of tiny plastics too. Things that you don't think you would find out here, you find out here all the time, and it's really sad that that's just left behind. We use this water in the Phoenix area. So it's really important to protect this water, not just for the animals that live here, but for us as well, because we utilize this resource. Living in Arizona, water is really important.
We are always pulling sheets and clothing out of the water, and there's a picture that always sticks in my mind of one of the Salt River wild horses with its leg tangled up in the river, and thankfully they were able to rescue the horse and save it. But those are the kinds of things that happen when we don't practice leave no trace ethics, and so it's important for the wild horses. There are otters and all kinds of different wildlife around here that depend on us to keep the area clean.
Our mission at Odyssey Aquarium is conservation and stewardship, so this goes along those lines. And our strong partnership with Cox Charities and their mission really aligns with this.
As we build awareness around areas of our state like this, to encourage people to leave no trace. When they come out here, they're enjoying time together as family, but just take a couple minutes to clean up after yourselves before you leave to make sure that it's nice for the next family that comes in to enjoy it.
Take care of the environment. We hope that by being out here and removing this trash ourselves, hopefully it inspires a few people to do the same.
Did you know that bike riding saves trees? All tires use rubber, which typically come from rubber plantations planted over rainforests. But bike tires use far less rubber, which in return reduces the demand for rubber and can save rainforests from being converted to plantations. We'll be back with more on Doing More right after this. Welcome back to Doing More, where we shine a light on the good things happening in our communities. I'm here enjoying this beautiful desert landscape while celebrating National Bike Month. Did you know that Cox employees interested in staying fit have a great resource in the physical wellness pillar of the Southwest Region Wellbeing Committee? The pillar provides information and fun challenges that can inspire employees to reach their physical fitness goals. By offering exercise and healthy eating tips and prizes for teaming up and tackling a fitness challenge, the pillar is helping keep Cox employees actively moving forward. While I take a break, check out Las Vegas Aviator's all-new state-of-the-art ballpark powered by Cox Communications Technologies.
here tonight in the Cox Suite at the brand new Las Vegas ballpark, which is home of the Las Vegas Aviators. And tonight is opening night. We are actually the technology partner for the Las Vegas Aviators. So we're providing internet, we're providing cable TV, we're providing Wi-Fi, and really focused around the fan experience. Not only are we handling the back office piece for offices and concessions, but everything is really focused about when that fan crosses over the gates, the fantastic experience they have here at the ballpark.
What I'm standing in front of is a Cisco AP. It's a 1562i. It's an Omni antenna. We've constructed this unique bracket. It's an underseat AP. It covers about 3 sections of seating. It also avoids line of sight, so it doesn't affect the customer experience, the fan experience of looking at the ballpark, while providing Wi-Fi coverage. Behind me is the DAS antenna ball, or distributed antenna system ball. And what it does is it provides cellular coverage so you don't drop a call or miss a call while you're at the ballpark.
Over my right shoulder, the first display you see is the menu board. It offers the food and the drink options that the bar currently has. The second display is the Cox Business video lineup. On that video lineup, you have everything from local content to sports channels to news broadcasts. The third product we offer is the Cox Business IPC. That phone is used for making calls for food orders, drink orders, as also emergency personnel are able to contact throughout the park. The fourth item that we currently also have is the point of sale system. That's the cashier station, as well as the mobile POS system, which is where the servers are allowed to take orders throughout the entire facility wirelessly. Without the coverage of the Cox Business Hotline Network Wi-Fi, that wouldn't be possible.
Seeing the Cox logo up in this ballpark was, for me, just a real thrill because it represents the culmination of a lot of work and hours put together to, really pull this together between us and the Aviators and the Howard Hughes Corporation. I love it. When you see something come together that was on paper for a long time, it's really exciting.
It's really exciting for us to be so ingrained in these local community opportunities, and I think not only is it great for our brand because they're great partnerships for building our brand, but it really speaks to how we want to give back to this community and be a part of the growth of the community, which right now is staggering. I mean, it's really amazing what's going on here.
In addition to Cox Business being the technology provider, Cox Cable Yurview Network has brought live Aviators ball games to Las Vegas TV audiences, broadcasting 10 live baseball matchups between Las Vegas Aviators and various teams. All games will be broadcast live from the new Las Vegas ballpark on Cox Cable channels 14 and 1014 in high definition. We had a chance to visit Louisiana, where they honored young heroes who accomplished inspirational things. Take a look.
On behalf of Cox Communications and Anthony Pope, our Senior Vice President and Regional Manager, I'd like to welcome all of you to our 2019 27th Annual Cox Inspirational Heroes Award Program. So in 1992, this program began in a small hall in Jefferson Parish with only 38 heroes. Here we are today, 27 years later, honoring our 2019 Inspirational Student Heroes, who will join thousands of students already recognized since the beginning of this program.
We're thrilled to honor each of you for your outstanding accomplishments, unwavering courage, and positive attitudes. This is your special day. We also have a deep appreciation for youth and education. James M. Cox, the founder of our company, began his career as an educator, which is why we support schools and organizations that make a positive difference in the lives of our young people.
Christopher Reeve, who the world knows as one of the most popular superheroes, Superman, once said, "I think a hero is an ordinary individual who finds strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles." Each of our honorees found the strength to persevere despite facing physical, emotional, psychological, and our social challenges.
This is actually one of the best events in our region every single year. with the work that Cox does to recognize the heroes in the room. But we all know that most superheroes have a sidekick, and you have those sidekicks right beside you. They may be a parent, it may be a grandparent, it may be a family friend. So those sidekicks in the room, keep helping these heroes be as awesome as they can every single day.
So, on behalf of the entire St. Charles Parish Public School System, our Superintendent, Felicia Gomez-Walker, congratulations to all of the inspirational heroes. We wish you continued success in the future, and thank you to Cox for continuing to sponsor this event and recognizing our students.
The one common characteristic of all of these students in this ceremony is that they have never given up. Thank you to the Cox Inspirational Heroes Program for giving the students of St. Bernard and the Greater New Orleans area the opportunity to be recognized for their special talents in and out of the classroom for the past 27 years.
And that concludes our presentation for the 2019 Cox Inspirational Heroes. Again, let's give all of our heroes a big round of applause, to their families and all of their teachers as well.
Wow, what amazing heroes. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Doing More. I'm Erica Cardenas. It's National Bike Month, so I'm joining thousands of cyclists across the country during the month of May. There are many health benefits when you cycle. For example, builds muscle, controls diabetes, improves blood pressure, regulates digestion, decreases stress, and keeps you looking younger, just to name a few. We also visited Virginia Beach, where NAMIC was hosting a career workshop, helping attendees learn how to build career strategies. Take a look.
Tuned In is here on location in Town Center in Virginia Beach. NAMIC is here with their Level Up workshop. This is where you build your strategic muscle. We also have Cox's Own, EVP and Chief Strategy Officer, Sujata Kasalia. She's here with a couple of her team members, as well as 50 lucky participants that are going to be part of this great workshop on building their career. They're going to lean in and make it happen here.
NAMIC is an industry association, and it's an acronym for National Association of Multi-Ethnicity and Communications. We recognize the need to service the Hampton Roads and Richmond areas for potential members, and one of the things that we embarked on was figuring out how do we do that. We created a business plan. We also engaged our other chapter leaders to find out what it took to actually grow our chapter, and that's been the success that we've seen so far.
One of the biggest things that I learned today is the voice of the customer, and we should always listen to the customer because the customer understands what they want. We have to actually listen to what they're telling us, and we can actually become more focused on what we're trying to accomplish overall.
The most important things about building a career development strategy is, number one, don't let your career happen to you. Make sure that you're proactive about thinking about what you want, the kinds of roles that would interest you. But the other thing that I would say about career development is that sometimes people are thinking about it in terms of which title is next, which role is next. And so really I think more like a jungle gym, as they say, about your career, and think about in terms of which steps and ladders give you capabilities to grow your career.
When Sujata came to the company, I kind of did some research about her, so hearing it from her specifically kind of brought me here. A takeaway that I'm walking away with from today would be making sure that you don't walk away with a bias when you are brainstorming, coming up with your strategy and your plan.
My favorite aspects of the events were really like the group participation, breaking down in the different groups and then sitting down and learning about what the different groups discussed and, their outlooks as well as ours. I definitely got a lot out of this event and more. I actually have an interview on Friday, and a lot of the things in the event I'm actually going to be using and tailoring to help me in my interview to hopefully get that next position to level up myself.
At this workshop, this career workshop, you're in the driver's seat. And Cox has several tools for that on Cox One. It's important that you understand that your career is your accountability and your responsibility. This year, make your career the best it can be.
check out a Cox volunteer who was recognized for contributing to the community. Take a look.
We are here today building bikes to benefit the community. We have a lot of skilled people here that are very handy and are able to do it, so we felt we should.
Today we're at the Rhode Island Food Bank and we're filling boxes for some people that are a little less fortunate. Being able to be here and just get some volunteer hours in.
We were coming out to help the Boys and Girls Club and kind of clean up Camp Puno, and it needed the work. There's tons of leaves left everywhere and things to pick up, and it's nice to help out the kids, give them a nice place to play.
Opportunities like this are particularly important because it's not just about the job that you do or the stats that you have. It's about being a member of the community itself.
I have kids myself, so the fact that Cox cares enough to not only give us the opportunity to come out here, but to actually pay us so that they're giving our time for us to come out here and do that. And we don't have to worry about taking a day off or making arrangements. They kind of did all the planning for us. All we had to do was just say, I want to do it.
I think it's amazing. I think, going with our vision and talking about our brand in regards to human connections, what better way to provide an opportunity to build a bike and have sort of that human connection with those in our community that may not be able to afford a bike.
Just from a company perspective, it gets us all from cross departments together to build stuff and do stuff together and work as a team while benefiting the community all at the same time.
It's a chance for me as an individual to get out of my everyday life and do something that helps others. And I think it's good as a company to do that because we're in the community and people see us, in their mailboxes and on their TVs every day, but it's nice to see us out in the community as well.
I think it's important that the company offers opportunity like this because it's very important to get our employees engaged and giving back to the community.
Volunteering is important to me because what better way to give back to the community by donating your time and doing something great with your team as fun as building a bike.
I feel honored and privileged to be able to work for a company who likes to give back to the community.
I think it's great that Cox provides an opportunity for the employees to give back to the community in a very real and tangible way, and it's very generous of them to do it on company time.
And I think it's fulfilling. It's not just coming to work, but we're doing something for our community and we leave work feeling happy.
Oh, it's really important because, outside of work, we all have different things that we have to get done for our own families and communities. It's amazing that Cox is offering this during work time.
I'm actually really excited to go home and tell my kids about what I did at work today.
Cox strives to honor its high caliber of services provided to its customers, but also by giving back to the communities it serves. This pledge is a cornerstone of Cox Communications' heritage and culture. We'll be back with more right after this. Welcome back to Doing More. While I finish up my trail ride, check out this Cox smart home located in North Kingston, Rhode Island, powered by Cox high-speed internet.
Hi, welcome to the Cox smart home, powered by Cox high-speed internet. How are you doing today?
We welcome everybody here to our first ever smart home. We are really here to see how Cox's technology is really powering products to help allow seniors to age in place.
The solutions that we're showcasing here today provide our aging populations and their families a peace of mind via connected independence.
A product like Home Life Care and a lot of the home automation that we're talking about today in the smart home is a great way for seniors to be able to age in place safely and securely.
It's a look at a lot of cutting-edge technologies and how they're being integrated in a home today for seniors to be able to stay at home, have connectivity to the world, but maintain their independence.
We've actually geared all of our technology towards use in the home, so keeping people fully connected and helping to increase that interconnectedness between patient to patient, patient to caregiver, and patient to clinician.
Primarily
great for being able to age in place, but it's really great for anybody who needs additional assistance.
Really, home life is adaptable to whatever your needs are, but what's so important is allowing seniors to remain in home, because as a caregiver, I can check what's going on with my mom, I know that she's safe, and just can really have a peace of mind.
Cox has given us an opportunity to really see what's possible, showing us how this technology can really help people in so many different ways to keep them safe in their own homes, to be able to call quickly in the event of emergency, to keep them independent and connected to the community, and really engaged and excited about life.
Home automation is a great way for seniors to be able to stay put and be able to do it safely and give family members peace of mind, because family members can check up on them and make sure that they're okay.
The technology always blows my mind. It's amazing what you can do with a smart home, so I just love the ability to connect all these devices with Cox high-speed internet.
The Cox Smart Home is so incredible because so many people don't realize the smart devices that are available now. They think this is happening in the future. But it's so exciting for just the community to see what can be done today.
Simply put, a smart home, it reassures families that the ones they love are safe and they're well.
As we get older, technology is going to really help people stay connected and stay independent.
We want to thank AZ Cyclery for providing this bike, and as you can see, National Bike Month is a great way to celebrate both your health and the environment. Remember that physical activity is first and foremost an opportunity to have fun. Use these special moments to relax, forget about work, think about something else, and change your mood. Physical activity is great for your body and your mind, as well as adds years to your life and life to your years. I'm Erica Cardenas. See you next time.